up today on ENews. A new agricultural partnership between the Lethbridge College and the local blood tribe. The women's football team is training hard for the upcoming season, and changes in the air as spring has finally come to Lethbridge.
Welcome to ENews. I'm Sharice Morrison.
And I'm Steve Cito, and here's today's top story. A new partnership between the Lethbridge College and the Blood Tribe Agricultural Project has established a training initiative for tribe members. Todd Eaglechild has more.
A partnership between the Blood Tribe and the Lethbridge College was established to develop an agricultural training program. Dr. Edith Olson, chair for the college's Agricultural Sciences Department, was approached to start a training program. The Taylor program encompasses a specific curriculum created for the practical application on the reserve in the areas of agriculture, farming, and ranching. I met with Dr. Olson and asked about how the initiative got started.
This came about because we were approached by the Blood Tribe asking if we would be interested in delivering agricultural training.
I also asked about the expected outcome of the training.
The initiative is to prepare students to be able to go back to the Blood Tribe so that they can participate in agricultural opportunities. It's so that students from the Blood Tribe can manage Blood Tribe lands for the benefit of the Blood Tribe, not just for this generation, but for generations to come.
The students will put their knowledge to work and receive hands-on training with the Blood Tribe Agriculture Project on the reserve. This offers the opportunity for the tribe to utilize its youth and upcoming workforce in the growth and maintenance of its agricultural sector. Students that participate in the Agricultural Training Initiative will gain the knowledge and skills needed to excel in the industry. Todd Eaglechild, ENews.
The training initiative is now in its second year, with 19 students taking part in the program at Lethbridge College.
The University of Lethbridge will be turning the Big 5-0 in 2017. Some of the planning for this year-long celebration is already in the works. I had the opportunity to find out more in person. Many of the events happening throughout the year in 2017 are some recurring events, but with the 50s theme in celebration of the U of L's birthday. U of L students are more than excited to celebrate and see what's in store for the year-long celebration.
For now, the 50th celebration, next year I'm going to be graduating, and that's something I'm very excited to see because, it's going to be interesting to just graduate on the 50th celebration of the university and be a part of that celebration.
More and more each day, university students are giving suggestions on what 2017 should include. Showcasing the diversity within the school is one idea that could show how far the university has really come.
I think something maybe tying in all the different cultures represented in the school would be really nice, and the school could even reach out to all the school clubs that we have, like the Afro-Caribbean Association, the Spanish Club, the Chinese. I know there's so many clubs on campus that the school can really reach out to, and maybe plan something cultural, something to include diversity and stuff like that. So that'd be nice.
With 2017 quickly approaching, the university has been collecting a lot of ideas from alums, current students, and staff. Even members of the community are coming together to make the 50th celebration the biggest event yet. I'm Sharice Morrison for LCTV News. Students can definitely check out the university blog website to submit their ideas for the celebration before the final deadline later this fall.
Darashay Gregson had the opportunity to talk with Tanner Mercer about upcoming LCSA events. Here's a look at their conversation.
Hi, I'm Darashay Gregson. I'm here with Tanner Mercer. He's an events and communications coordinator. That's right?
Yes, you betcha.
So you work with the Lethbridge Student Association.
Yes. Here at the Lethbridge College, our job is to represent the student body to the best of our abilities and make sure that their voice is heard on campus.
So you also do lots of activities also.
Yes, that is the good part of my job, the fun part of my job. I get to plan the social cabarets, the events where the students get to interact and kind of take away something a little bit different from their college experience.
So what activities did you find that were extremely successful this semester?
Our frosh activities always are successful. We have poker nights, which generally turn out pretty good. We want to offer events that are just different than going to a Pulse nightclub or stuff like that. So we do the sexy bingos as well. We do the open mic nights, and students really take to those and come out sometimes in flocks. So it's been very successful.
So are there any new activities that you tried this semester that you hadn't done before?
Yeah, we tried some different kind of games nights. That stuff that maybe we thought would appeal to some different students, like Cards Against Humanity night. Stuff that maybe they play on their spare time and just would like to get out for a different night and socialize with different people and do it. And it turned out okay.
So, is there anything new that you'd like to try next semester?
Yes, I am actually really hoping to do a great escape inside the cave. Turn the whole cave into an escape scenario room and just kind of run it throughout a week and see how that goes. And also, Big Brother is really high on my list here over a weekend with some students. I think that would be a riot, but it's hard to kind of leave students with a good feeling after they've been evicted, so I'm really trying to work out that one.
Those would be really fun because they're more interactive with the
Definitely.
students. So, what made you start with the LCSA?
I actually worked it as a practicum. I got involved, and then I became the campus recreation assistant. And then from there, I worked as the locker coordinator, and then I moved into the events and communications coordinator. I enjoyed the position so much that I've been here for 5 years, and I'm going to see where it takes me from there.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. So, thank you so much for coming.
No problem.
Have a good night.
For more information on future LCSA events, make sure to check them out online at their website. After the break, we have the women's football team, the Steel, bringing the heat to the gridiron. And afterwards, cool things are happening at the Lethbridge Curling Club.
Two Guys in a Pizza Place, the place for you to have a great time. If you're looking for a place to enjoy yourself with friends, come and see what we have to offer. With award-winning pizza and many other food choices, we're sure you'll have a great experience with us. We have been operating since 2012, and ever since then, we have loved our time with the people of Lethbridge. So come on down tonight with some friends and see what we at Two Guys in a Pizza Place have to offer. We're sure you won't go home disappointed.
Alright guys, I got some great stuff right here.
Dude, what do you got?
Organic peas and carrots from Harvest Haven, dude.
Dude, let me score some of that.
Yeah, sure thing, dude.
Yeah. Is it only vegetables, man?
Oh no, they got organic milk, organic meat, organic eggs. Dude, it's radical.
Yeah, man.
What else do they have?
They got health devices, they got supplements, anything to help you get in shape, dude.
That's so sweet, man.
Yeah.
Harvest Haven, located Range Road 25 Lethbridge, or call at 403-329-9157.
You work hard every day, but the stress begins to mount. You work long hours and juggle responsibilities. Soon your opponent's hunger and fatigue set in. But all hope is not lost. You realize, tonight you're going out to Edo, Japan. Hot grilled food crafted to give you that extra punch to meet that all-important deadline. Follow us online to see what we are cooking. Don't despair and go get some fresh air on your way to Edo, Japan today. Located at various destinations around Lethbridge.
Welcome back to the show. The Pacific International Judo Tournament is a chance for children and adults alike to compete for medals. The local club prepares both age groups for the event. Dershay Gregson reports.
Judo is not all kicks and flips these days. Last week was the Pacific International Judo Tournament. Troy Gallant, a green belt in judo, will be also competing next year for his first medal. He's been doing judo since he was 4. What Troy says he likes best about judo is the ease of the sport.
Oh, I like it's like other martial arts, but it's less rough as like the other ones, so like it's not as hurtful.
Troy is not the only one that participates in the sport in his family. His brother and father also do. Guy Pomahak is an instructor at the local judo club. He has been teaching judo for 25 years and has reached his 4th degree black belt. He started participating in the sport because his friends had persuaded him it would be a fun activity. He immediately fell in love with the sport. He enjoys competing in the veterans category.
Oh, you get to beat up old people again. It's fun.
When asked Pomahak how he compared the different kinds of martial arts, he had this to say.
Yeah, the other ones they're not as organized as judo is. This is a worldwide sport, it's an Olympic sport. Taekwondo is as well, but the organization of it has just been so good for so long. It makes a big difference.
The Lethbridge Judo Club was founded by Yoshio Senda in 1952. He was the first judo master to reach the 9th level of black belt. Today it takes the average adult student 5 years to ascend to black belt. Darcia Gregson, ENews, Lethbridge.
The next judo tournament will be held later this May. If you're interested in joining the judo club, you can visit their website online for more information.
A local football team is getting ready to beat its competition when the season opens up. The Lethbridge Steel are preparing for a successful season in the Western Women's Canadian Football League. I had the chance to meet up with them during practice.
There we go. Good job.
Good work. This season will be the team's 6th year in the league, back when they first started in 2011. The growth is ongoing and is becoming more noticeable by players and coaches. Head coach Kessie Stefaniuk says that more girls have been looking to get involved.
I think for a long time there hasn't been an opportunity for women to have this, experience, and I know there's a lot of passion for it.
Girls are excited to have this opportunity to play organized tackle football. She also says that the growth is extending not only through Canada, but also throughout the world.
Team Alberta this summer to go to a national tournament with a chance to make Team Canada and represent at the World Championships. So, most people have never heard of a World Championships for women's football, so that's pretty huge.
Women are excited that the game is growing and giving them a chance to be competitive against one another. Third-year quarterback Christina Whiff says it's nice to see women break the mold.
Good way for women to challenge themselves. Football's looked mainly as a man's sport, so for girls to come out and actually get involved in something that should be a male-dominant sport, I think it's just cool for them to get out and try something new out of their comfort zone.
The team finished with a 2-2 record last season and hope to improve with the addition of new players. The Steel will open their season in Calgary on May 7th against the Calgary Rage. For ENews, I'm Steve Cito. Lethbridge will play host this year as the 6th WWCFL Championship game will be held at the University of Lethbridge Community Sports Stadium. The Steel hope to play in that game in front of their home crowd on June 25th.
The excitement for curling is heating up at the Lethbridge Curling Club. Curling fever is in the air and local curlers have been sliding down to the club. Adam Tremblay reports.
With a thundering clap, the rock collides, a combination of skill, precision, and wisdom, all trademarks of a skilled curler. Brent Nickel has curled for most of his life, his passion for the sport driving him to become a leader within the community. Nickel says his love of the game is due to the social aspects of the sport, however, it's the tactics that keep pulling him back onto the ice.
The actual part of the game that I get, the biggest kick out of is the strategy aspect. I'm big into chess and checkers and games like that, and curling is basically chess on ice.
According to Nickel, the local curling community is fairly diverse. He says certain demographics have been more noticeable in recent months.
Overall demographic, probably between 30 to 55 is the real stronghold, but we're starting to see some big surges now in between probably that 16 to 29 range.
Monica Perry has been curling at the club for many years. Perry says that if people want to get into the curling scene, they will find it rewarding in the long term.
You're going to have some spills to start with, but once you get out on the ice and the people that are teaching you, it just fell into place.
The club hosts several How to Curl clinics and also a rookie league. According to Nickel, all people have to do is simply ask and sign up at the club. I'm Adam Tremblay, ENews.
For more information about curling in Lethbridge, you can follow the group on Facebook and on their website. Coming up after the break, Lethbridge College students get the opportunity to get vulgar at a Cards Against Humanity event. And prepare to become at peace with the outdoors now that spring has finally arrived.
Now playing at a theater near you, time to unwind and escape to a cinematic adventure. Head down to the Movie Mill with family or friends for movies under $5. Grab some popcorn and a drink or put it together in one of our assorted combos. Whether you are with your family or a few friends, the Movie Mill has you covered. The Movie Mill also offers frozen yogurt to build your masterpiece and bring it into your show with you. After the movie, you can challenge your friends to a round of mini golf right next door. So grab your popcorn and come to a show tonight at the Movie Mill on Mayor McGrath Drive.
Come to Echo Books, where we have a large selection of every kind of book. Come join us and find you can read for an affordable price. We have a large selection of mystery, romance, western, science fiction, and so much more. Browse our shelves and find what speaks to you. Come to Echo Books and ride on the wings of your imagination. If you find you need to make room on your shelves, come and bring your old books to us. We are located at 325 5th Street South, across the street from Edible Elegance.
LA International Foods, Lethbridge's largest selection of international foods, bringing the world to you. We also support local Southern Alberta farmers, ranchers, and producers. LA International Foods, we have a wide selection of organic food, GMO, and gluten-free foods. We also provide meat and poultry products free from antibiotics, growth stimulants, and animal byproducts. LA International Foods, located north of Costco, across from Princess Auto. Find us online and come by today.
20% of Canadians will personally experience a mental illness in their lifetime. 8% of adults will experience major depression at some time in their lives. If you or someone you know is suffering from depression, please call the helpline today. Canadian Mental Health Association is here to help you, whatever your crisis. Please call 403-327-7905. And we're back. This year marks Lethbridge College's first Cards Against Humanity tournament. Local students are excited to play a game that will truly catch them off guard. Garrett McGowan has more.
Today marks Lethbridge College's first Cards Against Humanity tournament, and local students are excited to play one of the crudest games on the market. Local college student Ryan Matherson tells us why he loves the game.
Freaking love it. It's amazing. I mean, this is one of my favorite games, so I couldn't be happier just sitting around playing it officially, as it were.
Thinking that most schools won't allow this kind of game in the halls, Geek Club president Kayla Locke says otherwise.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm a very twisted-minded person, so it suits me well.
What sparked the idea for the game night was from Tanner Mercer, and he explains how it happened.
Well, we were at our cribbage and chess tournament, and a lot of the people that were there were just talking to us and saying a lot of the students these days play Cards Against Humanity. You guys should try something. And we're always up for stuff like that at the Student Association, and one of our student representatives was really interested in doing it.
A winner was announced for the game night. Marshall Help will be taking home the Cards Against Humanity champion belt, and he tells how he feels about winning.
Basically the same as I thought I would go into. I'm now more of an awful person.
And for a crude sense of humor, that stuff goes a mile away. I'm Garrett McGowan, ENews, Lethbridge.
Due to the event's massive success, the LCSA is planning to do more tournaments like this one next year.
Spring is here and the people of Lethbridge are starting to get out and be more active due to the great weather. But as Jordan Jones reports, you can't always count on southern Alberta to stay warm.
Spring has arrived and it feels the same as our past winter here in Lethbridge. It's been a weird winter for everyone as we're usually used to seeing a lot of snow, but this year it's been very different with the wonderful weather we've seen. Jessica Smith has been walking her dog all winter and says it's been unusual for her.
I've been able to walk my dog all winter long. It's been nice.
Now the people of Lethbridge can focus on spring and not have to worry about winter anymore. But as everyone knows, winter can always find its way back, especially in Alberta.
Everyone in southern Alberta knows that winter comes and goes as it pleases.
It's great seeing people out and getting physical activity even on a gloomy day like today because you never know what you're going to get for weather here in southern Alberta. Other days we've seen summer-like days and other days we've seen winter days.
With spring finally here, you can't always trust the weather here in southern Alberta. You don't know if it's going to be cold or hot. It's just the way it is. For ENews, I'm Jordan Jones.
Be sure to check your local weather stations before heading out to enjoy the spring weather.
I'm excited to go get some food. What about you?
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty hungry. I kind of skipped lunch, so it's kind of now to go get something to eat. Maybe get some nice jerk chicken or something like that would be really good.
Yo, jerk chicken is the best. My mom makes the best one.
Oh, that'd be great. Well, that's all the time we have for ENews tonight. I'm Steve Cito.
And I'm Sharice Morrison. Have a great week.